New protests against ICE raids are popping up across the country. In Portland, Oregon, a smoky scene outside a local ICE office. Protesters were in the streets until the early morning hours today. In downtown Los Angeles, hundreds spent their 4th of July skipping fireworks and picnics to rally outside the federal building. They're protesting ongoing immigration raids and the $170 billion that will now be going to ICE as part of President Trump's spending bill. And here in Washington, D.C., a group of demonstrators spent their 4th of July marching, carrying signs saying, "We are not okay." Joining us now is Joshua Aaron, the developer behind a new app called ICE Block, which allows people to share information about ICE sightings in their area. Josh, you launched this app back in April, and it encourages users to, quote, see something, tap something when they see ICE agents nearby. Can you explain how the app works and why you wanted to create it?
Absolutely. So I wanted to create it because when I saw what was happening in this country after reading Project 2025, after watching Trump's first administration, and certainly hearing his campaign rhetoric on the trail for the second, I had to do something to fight back. And, you know, being raised in a Jewish household and growing up in that community, I had the opportunity to meet Holocaust survivors and learn all about the history of Nazi Germany and Hitler's rise to power. And when we see 5-year-olds in courtrooms without representation, when we see college students being disappeared for their political beliefs, and, you know, even worse, when we see babies being ripped from their mother's arms while they're screaming for their children in the name of patriotism in this country, I really think we're watching history repeat itself. And, you know, ICE Block was about the best way I could think of to fight back.
So, but on that note, I'm wondering, you know, does the app encourage anyone to do anything illegal?
Absolutely not. Our whole thing is inform, not obstruct. In fact, multiple times throughout the app, it says for informational purposes only. At no time are we encouraging violence. At no time are we encouraging any kind of interference with law enforcement. The idea of this is if you get a notification and you're walking down the street and it says, hey, ICE has been reported 4 blocks ahead of you, we encourage our users to turn left, turn around, keep yourself and your family safe, and avoid confrontation in the first place.
Well, and obviously it's resonating because the app climbed to the top of the App Store earlier this week. It's got 95,000 listed users as of Monday. Why do you think it's getting so popular so quickly? And is it working the way you intended? Are people doing what you say, you know, just using it to avoid, not engage, or cause violence?
Well, Christina, I'm going to correct the numbers there because I'm very happy to report that as of yesterday, we have 541,000 users across this nation. So I can't be happier with the amount of people that have accepted it and are using it, and it's growing every minute. You know, what can I say more than, you know, are they using it the way it should be? Yes, because that's the only way it can be used. This is a reporting tool. This is an early warning system. So in 2 taps, somebody can report an ICE sighting and alert those around them within a 5-mile radius. So to those who say this app is doxing somebody or this app is going to cause violence against law enforcement, there's literally no way to do that, right? So there's no way to dox somebody in the app because the term doxing is, you know, to reveal personal information about somebody. This is tap on the map. It brings up a sighting sheet already filled out for you. You tap the continue button and you're done.
Well, and I mean, unsurprisingly, the app has gotten some criticism from the Trump administration. Earlier this week, the White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt and ICE Acting Director Todd Lyons called it out specifically, stating that officers and agents are already facing a 500% increase in assaults. I'm wondering what your reaction is to that statement. That 500 number has risen to 700% with 79 assaults this year versus 10 last year.
Well, you know, that's what they say. I don't have the actual figures, but I did an interview earlier this week, and the numbers were actually quite different. So first they started out with 400%, then it became 500%, now it's 700%. Maybe next week it'll be 5,000%. The way I heard the numbers was it was 41 assaults over the past 4 years, with some of those including such horrible things as brushing up against an officer with your forearm or patting them on the back. So I think it's more fear-mongering than anything else. I think they want to scare people into not using the app so that they can continue their mission to hurt our immigrant friends and neighbors.
Josh, are you not concerned that the administration might come after you personally for the development of this app?
I think whenever you push back against a regime that is purporting authoritarianism, pushing fascism, and subverting the rule of law in our Constitution, if you push back against them, you have to know they're going to come after you in some way. And I say, go ahead, come after me. You can demonize me all you want. You can demonize the app all you want. But the reality is it's protected speech under the First Amendment. There's nothing illegal about creating this app, and there's nothing illegal about using the app. We are not purporting violence against anybody. This is simply an early warning system. And if your viewers liken it to something easy to understand, think of Waze or think of Apple Maps. When you can report a speed trap up ahead, what do? You slow down when you see that warning. And this is the same kind of thing. So if you see a warning that ICE has been cited, just turn around and keep yourself and your family safe.
All right, Joshua Aaron, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.